Beautiful but very warm day today. Just gonna wait till some of our DEG channel faithful show up. Hopefully people start showing up before this device overheats. The screen goes black on everybody. Mazeru. What's goody, man? I almost checked out your live stream last night, but I had to do Black Power Magic Hour last night. But I saw you went live. You're like, I'm getting better at Warzone. And I feel bad for you because I know you're one of those people that want a good Call of Duty experience, not a Fortnite adapted, winner, winner, chicken dinner, PUBG thing. I know that's not what you want. You want a good Call of Duty 6v6 small medium map multiplayer. And they're trying to force all of us to either play their way or leave the franchise to make way for the bad players that are gonna, give them some money. Yeah, man. I feel you, man. I feel you. I feel you 100%, man. I feel you 100%. I just want to let you guys know the chances of my device overheating is probably going to be pretty high since we're up over 90 degrees and it's sunny. I'm hoping that the sun won't shine directly on the back of my phone. Um, but if the screen goes dark, hang in there with me because I will just switch to my iPhone. And we're at Third Ave. Third Ave. Hey, nobody important is here. How you doing, buddy? So yeah, I'm just leaving the gym. I'm really, really happy with what happened today. Very, very happy. I got a nice pump. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you guys, man, if you guys are feeling depressed, hit the gym, hit that squat, hit that deadlift, hit that chest press, hit that pull up, that row. You know what I'm saying? Like really, really, really hit that shit. Wow, that guy is not paying attention at all. Nice. So yeah, another guy not paying attention. I don't know what. Oh, that's right. I can't switch lanes here because that guy. We got a whole line of double parked people. Nice. Today, infuriating driving today. Infuriating. I'm late. I know I'm going to be late for a client, but I'm like, you know what? I might have a chance to not be late for this client. So let me, do my little thing. Let me drive smart. Everybody in front of me driving like they're the fucking Walking Dead. Ran rush hour, and it's bad enough. It's bad enough that the speed limit is 25. When you got motherfuckers doing 17 and a 25 for no fucking reason during rush hour, makes me wish I had like one of those fucking battering ram things on the front of my car to push you to the fucking speed limit. I mean, we got motherfuckers we got motherfuckers hitting their brake with nobody in front of them, and they're already under the speed limit. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Wait, okay, who's doing what? You're driving with your turn signal on. Are you going to switch lanes? No? Okay, you're just going to drive with your turn signal on. Okay. And now you are going to switch lanes. Now you're going to switch lanes. He was waiting for me to switch lanes so he can get in my fucking way. Anyway, Maizuru is going to start going to the gym. Yo, Maizuru, hit me up, man. Hit me up. A couple of hours of lifting and then a half hour of cardio, 4 days out of the 7-day week keeps me going. Yes, sir. Soon you're going to go from nobody important to somebody who's fucking ripped. Yo, he looks like a fucking zombie. Crazy. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So remember, y'all, if the screen goes black, that means my Android overheated and I had to switch to the iPhone. So, if it overheats, I'll pull over, switch phones, continue to stream. Yeah, you only need one bad driver. You only need one bad driver to start a traffic jam. You only need one. I was actually. I don't know shit about going to the gym. Yo, Maizuru, man, I'm telling you, if you getting your money up, I got rates for writing people's programs. You know what I'm saying? You hit me off with a couple $100 a month. I get your program in there. We could do the FaceTime like once a month to see what you're doing, go over movement patterns. Like I'm offering, there's a lot that I can offer to get you right, depending on your budget. So if you're getting your money up, you know what I mean? And of course, if you really getting your money up, then we can, actually get into a facility together since you're not that far away from me. So, I'm offering services. I'm telling you. Anthony picking in the motherfucking building with his like fourth YouTube account. Jimmy Dean's in here. What's up? What's up? EG, if you only need one, I say the odds aren't in your favor. Yeah, this is definitely the Hunger Games in the streets of New York. I've been working out for a year and a half. My girl appreciates my yeah, motherfucker. You're somebody important, son. I'm telling you. How much you want to bet that the toppy that nobody important gets is more sloppy than you get? How much you want to bet the toppy he gets is more sloppy than what you get? Guaranteed, because he's putting the motherfucking work in. Let me tell you, my ladies love the work that I'm doing so much that they're doing more work. You feel me? They enjoy what I'm doing so much. When I tell them, yo, I need you to drop a few dress sizes, they're right on it. But if I was still, 158 pounds, looking, like the Walking Dead, do you think I'd be able to say shit to either of them on that level? Hell no. But I'm putting in the work, and now they're inspired to do the work. And now that I've seen them do more work, I actually hit the squat harder than I intended to today. Yep, Mr. Important gets the sloppiest of the toppies. Absolutely. Woo! Jimmy Dean, I'll let you know when I drop the OnlyFans. All right. I'll let you know when I drop the OnlyFans. Because if worthless women can make $10,000 a month taking pictures of their feet, I should be able to make $5,000 a month by helping men becoming better versions of themselves. Feel me? You ever had some neck so crazy you had to pull her off you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had to give her that. I had to give her that. Oh, 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 oh. But nowadays, I'm just like, yo. These days, I'm just like, you know what? Just suck that shit all off, yo. If I hit you with that accidental stream down your throat, my bad, yo. But if you want to suck that shit hard and catch an explosion in your mouth, be my guest. Forget the gig economy, invest in feet economy. Ha! Yeah, that's what we do here. Yo, Mazidu, I'm telling you, I work with people remotely. So it doesn't matter where the fuck you go in the world. You got a trainer here. One of the things that the Rona has afforded me is the opportunity to learn how to become a better coach. And because of that, because I learned to be a better coach, I now I know how to work with people even through two dimensions, just through a camera and a screen. So the only thing you need if you have an Apple device is FaceTime, or if you've got a Google device, I got Google Duo. Whatever you need, you got, the technological means to work with your boy. The only thing you need to do is hit your local gym. We start the video call, right? And then you basically carry me around the gym and I give you everything that you need. I give you everything that you need as far as coaching you through the mental approach, the physical approach, the neurological approach to every movement, making sure that you're safe and aggressive. Yep. Only thing you gotta do, get your motherfucking money up, because let me tell you, motherfuckers, let me fucking tell you. The shit that I am trying to get before the end of 2021, stay fucking tuned. Stay tuned, motherfuckers. I swear to fucking God, yo. I'm working to get my ducks in a row. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. When you see the benefits that I gleaned from my hard work before the end of 2021, you're definitely going to want to pay for my Patreon at that point. Guaranteed. Right now we're trying to beat the overheat clock. But right now the sun has moved to a different part of the sky, to where the sun doesn't seem like it's beating directly on the back of my phone. So the hope is that my phone can survive. The hope is that my phone can survive before I get to my destination. Right now, I'm going. So I can't look at comments. Next red light, guys, man. You know, you guys really should watch this mockumentary that Arnold Schwarzenegger made over 40 years ago called Pumping Iron. It's actually available on YouTube. You can rent it on YouTube. I think you might even be able to watch it with ads. Pumping Iron. Let me tell you guys, this guy was revolutionary, but there's one line in there that changes the game. And I make fun of it because he's got like the heavy accent. But he hits you with this line, where he's talking about the pump. And then he goes on to say the pump. The pump is better than sex. Let me tell you, motherfuckers, he's not lying. He's not lying. Arnold wasn't lying. Of course I had a VHS. That shit came out in the 70s, 1970s. Anthony Pickett is making his political affiliations and opinions known. I respect it. Oh wow, the school where they learn to just give tickets and not help out with traffic. Nice. EG, what's different now as opposed to last year or years past? I don't know what. Oh wait, I guess there's more here. Carrying you around the gym shouldn't be difficult. What do you weigh? Like 300 pixels? Yeah, exactly. What's different now as opposed to last year or years past? You're gonna need to be a little bit more. You're gonna need to be a little bit more specific. Uh, Yesterday, Lady Dean got asked by a kid, "What's a VHS?" Holy shit! Yeah, man. I actually had to amend what I said when I said the 70s, and I had to amend it and say, "Oh, I actually have to say 1970s." Because if you don't actually say 1970s, we're gonna get to the point we're gonna be like 2070. I mean, by then, I'll be in like my late 80s, but. Oh, there's a speed trap camera thing here. Cool. It's good to find out where the speed trap cameras are in heavy traffic. You don't want to find out at 2 o'clock in the morning when there's no traffic, and you see that flashing camera light behind you. You were talking about your form and gains. I never said anything about form. I didn't say anything about form. Cyberpunk 1977, exactly. Yeah, I don't talk about form. And, I'm going to be developing this concept a little bit more intentionally on the Talking Shit podcast. But I really teach my clients to not think in terms of form. I don't want you to think in terms of what the movement looks like, but rather what the movement is and what the movement feels like. Because your brain will play tricks on you to get you to mimic emotion more than it will settling into how to properly perform the motion. So motor unit recruitment depends on whether you're mimicking the motion or you're actually performing the motion. And we will get into that concept later on TSP. Okay? What I'm saying to stay tuned, what I'm saying is there's some things that I'm working on personally in my life to level myself up. And the when you see some of the fruits of that labor, it might make you want to get on my path. It might make you want to get on my path, or or at least be as aggressive in your path. I'm telling you. So, what I customarily do, I'll let you guys know what happened in today's workout. So, today's goal, since today was squat day, I decided I was going to move up 20 pounds from 225 to 245, and my goal was 9 repetitions. 9 repetitions, meaning 3 sets of 3. Now, what were the challenges? Well, I have never moved 245 pounds on my back before, more than like maybe 3 to 5 times. Mostly it was, 1 or 2 reps to prove that I could do it while I was, performing max tests so I can work at lower weights like 205, 215, way back when I was younger and considerably less attractive. So today was like really the first time in my 38 years that I was looking to work at 245. So, since neurologically, no matter what age or strength or stability base or any of those things, really the highest that I've ever really worked at is, I believe, something like 225. I might have worked for low reps at 235. I might have done that once. So today I said, nope, I am not going to work at 235. I'm going to go up 20 pounds, which is still considered to be aggressive. And I'm going from 35 reps at 225 last week. Of course, you guys know that the goal for 225 last week for me was 25 reps, and my actual was 35 reps. So it was plus 40% from what I intended to do, which is a huge win. If I would have gotten 25 reps last week, it would have been a win. If I would have gotten 30 reps, it would have been a big win. I got 35 reps. That was a massive win for me. I don't think I've ever completed 35 reps at 225 in my life. So today's goal was 9 repetitions at 245. And I did run into some problems. I ran into some real problems today where I felt a little bit of lordosis. Lordosis? Nope. That would be would that be? A little bit of that would be kyphosis, where you kind of have a little bowing in the back. Get away from this truck. So it was a bit kyphotic, where it really felt like my abs were having a difficult time supporting my spine on the front end. So I ended up in a situation where I had a little bit of bowing, where it kind of felt like minor collapsing. It was like a very minor collapsing, but I could feel it. Right? Just a little bit. But even with that, when I felt a little bit of the weakness as far as stabilizing my spine, I was still able to drive with my posterior kinetic chain pretty strong, where the weight moved pretty quickly. So even though I did feel like I was in a bit of danger, I didn't feel like I was in so much danger where I didn't feel like I was in so much danger where if I went to continue trying to get reps off, that I would be in danger of uh, even, you know, minor or moderate injury. But I was on alert. So I was very, very measured in my approach. But I was able to sit down. I didn't fall forward too much. And I didn't bow to the point where I could really, feel it in my back. And my posterior chain maintained control over the motion. So my actual was 15 repetitions, which is plus 40% over today's goal, which I would consider a massive win for a weight that I've never worked at before. So when you go through a strength training program like the one I'm putting myself on, it is really, really important for you to know what your limitations are. And why am I saying that? Because when people normally talk about limitations, they talk about being conservative. Well, what I want you guys to do is I want you to be very aggressive. I want you to be very, 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 very aggressive, but within reason. I want you to listen to your body. And even if you think, hey, I think I'm a little bit tired, I came and I got what I came to get. If you're looking to get stronger, push the envelope within reason. If you feel like neurologically you're breaking down movement-wise to the point where if you do yet one more rep, you could make a mistake and, your quad can go out or your back can go out or something like that, definitely don't do it then. But if you feel like you got a little bit left in the tank, at least to do other motions, consider blowing out the gas tank, going balls to the wall, get those extra reps in if you believe that you're stable enough and you've got enough gas in your tank to go a little bit push the envelope, to go a little bit further beyond what you intended to do for that day. So my goal was 9 reps at a weight that I've never worked at before. Because yes, I have 1 RM at 245. My highest 1 RM is 275. But the highest weight that I ever really worked at was 225. So this is the first time my nervous system has ever been exposed to 245 pounds on my back. Now, being that I'm about 176 pounds, we're about 1.5 times body weight, give or take. So, for a squat, you're starting to get into heavy territory, starting to get there. So neurologically, your body's never experienced this before. You want to be cautious, but you want to make sure you're not selling yourself short. So take stock of what your body feels like. If you feel safe, the weight's moving fast, the power is coming from where it's supposed to come from, then by all means, maybe get 1 more set in, maybe. But I want you to consider it above whatever it was that you considered to do for that day. So not only did I hit plus 6 repetitions or plus 40% on the squat, I didn't feel too fatigued after. I didn't feel like any danger. I didn't feel any real soreness anywhere. I did feel that my quads and my glutes had kind of, filled up with blood a little bit, but it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I wasn't like breathing super heavy, but it was a lot of stress and strain neurologically. So, but I was paying attention and I was rewarded with more work than I was intending to engage in. Okay. I hit the chest press today at the gym. Now I have adjustable dumbbells that go from 2.5 pound plates to 75 pound dumbbells for a total of 150 pounds of for a total of 150 pounds of resistance. Now, the difference is because they're adjustable dumbbells, it takes time to bring them down in weight. So the advantage that the gym has over my dumbbells is that I can immediately switch from one weight up or down because they have separate dumbbells for each and also my dumbbells only go up to 75, and I think in my gym the dumbbells go up to like 130 or 150 pounds. Okay. Of course, the light's going to turn green. I'm about to hydrate. So, what does that mean for me? Well, I don't have access to anything above 75 pounds at home. And the last time I tried to get a set of 10 at 80 pounds apiece, which is a total of 160 pounds. The last time I tried to do that, I failed to get 10 reps. I think I only achieved 7 or 8. Today, I got the full set of 10 at 80, and then I moved the descending sets. So my warm up, and don't try this. Please do not try this. I'm just telling you what I did. I'm experienced. I know what I'm doing. I know my body, but do not follow what I'm about to tell you. Okay? My warm up was the heaviest weight. So normally when people warm up for a motion, they do a lightweight and then they go medium, then they go heavy, and then they go, whatever their working weight if it's heavier than that. Okay? I start at the heaviest weight and move down because I want the most amount of stress I can from the beginning, right? I want the most amount of stress that I can get. I want the most amount of stress that I can get so that I'm already in a state of fatigue. So if I'm working at 80 and my next set is at 75, even though technically the weight is 5 pounds lighter, the amount of stress that I have because I'm pre-fatigued is going to be a little bit elevated than if I would have started at 75 to start with. So I started at 80 and then I moved down to 75. So in total, I did 8 sets of 10 on the chest press. Okay, 8 sets of 10. I did 1 set at 80, 1 set at 75, 1 set at 70, 1 set at 65, 1 set at 60, 1 set at 55, 1 set at 50, 1 set at 45, 80, 75, 70, 65, 60, 55, 50, 45. All of them, 1 set, 10 reps, 80 reps of chest press. And let me tell you, even though 45 pounds is easy for me, it wasn't 45 pounds easy because it was my 8th set. Now, I don't recommend that you do this unless you have the kind of experience that I have where you know your body, where you can go and introduce it to a kind of stress that you're not really accustomed to, but you have a strength base and a cardio base that allows you can get through a weight that you normally don't work at, but for hypertrophy volume. So I failed the last time I tried to start at 80, and it was actually a big thumbs up success starting at 80 pounds. So I'm going to work through the 80 at the gym. At home, I'm only going to have access to 75. So what am I going to do? I'm going to expand how many reps I'm able to do at 75, and it will inform my body on A, I'm going to get larger muscle. B, it's actually going to make me a tiny bit stronger, so I'm going to be even more effective at moving the 80s. So when I get back into the gym and I move the 80s next time, I'm going to be able to kind of weigh how easy it is to run the 80s. And then when I'm able to get to a certain amount of proficiency at 80 pounds, that's when my first set next time becomes 85 pounds. And then I'll work 85, 80, all the way down to 50 pounds. So then my lightest set will be 50, because that would be my eighth set. And you see how I stagger it. Right now is 80, 70, 80, 75, 70 and beyond. And then as I work my way through it and my body starts to get comfortable, I'm going to then make my body uncomfortable again. And then the movements are going to start at 85, 80, 75. And then I'm going to run through that. And it's going to be 90, 85, 80, and then so on and so forth, to the point where I cannot wait to be able to dumbbell chest press 100-pound dumbbells, because that is a really big thing for me, because I've never really been able to bench press. My lifetime high on the bench press is 225 pounds due to poor movement patterns and a history of really debilitating shoulder injuries. And I'm actually working off of some really bad shoulder issues here in 2021. So to be able to work 80 reps, if I'm able to work 80 reps starting at 80 pounds, then I know that if I needed to do 3 reps at 100 pounds right now, which I've never done before, I know I could do it if I had to, which is a really great feeling. But I'm being aggressive, but I'm kind of staying in my lane until I know that when it's time to hit what I need to hit, it's going to be a motherfucking problem. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, I'm trying to make it so, like, by the time I hit 39 years old, motherfuckers gonna be telling me to put a bra on because them pecs are too fucking massive, son. I want to walk into the room and like the first 2 seconds is just my chest, and then you see the rest of it. Now I'm exaggerating, but that is my mindset. I'm looking to push my muscle belly to have the most stress so that I can get the most blood filled up in there, so that it informs my body on creating larger and more muscle fibers and motor units. And of course, as I'm building up strength and I'm building up size, I'm building up more capacity. So eventually, I might hit that magical 190 pounds. I've never weighed more than 186 pounds before. So, getting past 186, hitting 190, if I can ever see 200 pounds, look out world. Look out world. Jimmy Dean says the cheetah on the savannah doesn't warm up with weight. The cheetah goes hard from the get up. Exactly. And that's really important when you're talking about your capacity. Because a lot of guys want to like warm up, and that's a good thing to stay, out of injuries for long term, especially if you're constantly injuring your muscle groups in the course of training. And I'm talking about healthy muscle injury, healthy, right? So, if you are going to be in a situation where you're constantly tearing the muscle down, you want to warm up fine. But having the capacity to go 1 to 100 safely puts you in a situation where if you ever have to have an adrenaline dump due to a fight or flight situation, you'll have what you need to address the situation without tearing something. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. I got you. I got you. Yes, sir. Yeah, we look out for bicyclists over here. Okay. So, the best thing that I could ever tell you guys is pay attention to your body. Your body will tell you what you need to know. And you'll know if, you're acting like a coward that day. If you're actually paying attention to your body, you'll know. So, I'm having a good time of it. I hit the triceps at the very end. So I got a little bit of a triceps pump. And of course, Being that I'm dominant right side, my left tricep is weaker than my right, which is why I insist on doing dumbbell work to force that tricep to really get going. And I can really feel the stress every single time I push weight. And what I mean by push weight, I mean the pushing both uh, the amount of resistance and the amount of volume in with that resistance. Um, so so I'm hoping that you guys are accepting these jewels and paying attention. Let people know they should be hanging out when Genius takes the wheel. Share the shit with your friends because we're gonna have a lot of cool conversations. I'm gonna give you tips and tricks on doing good things for your body. You know what I mean? Definitely, let people know. Let's grow this community. Tell people, make sure you're liking the stream. Make sure you're sharing it. If you got women in your life that want fitness tips, if they want to be better girlfriends and wives to you or your friends or what have you, bring them up over here. That's my secret. Act like a coward every day. And sometimes I have to kind of scold myself, like, yo, I'm acting like a bitch today. And I actually had the it's really funny. One of my clients rescheduled for later in the day and didn't show up. And I was just kind of I think I was like frustrated over like a mobile game that I play. And I looked at myself and I'm like, yo, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just squat tomorrow. You know, I get those excuses, those rationales. I get them too, just like you. But then I have to kind of tell myself, yo, stop being a fucking bitch. I have to tell myself that. I have to tell myself, don't be a bitch. You know what I mean? And I say, you know what? I'm gonna take this pre-workout. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna do the goddamn thing, right? I'm gonna do the motherfucking thing, and I'm gonna feel better for it. I know I feel shitty mentally right now, but I'm gonna be very fucking proud of myself once I get in the groove and then achieve what it is I set out to achieve. So definitely, like I said, we're gonna grow this community. We're gonna grow TSP. And I also want to thank you guys that show up, stream in, stream out to sometimes it makes the drive home just a little bit more enjoyable to engage in, just a little bit more. Uh, you know? Um, and then, I really wish these assholes would come to a complete stop when it's a four-way stop sign. So anyway, um, again, thank you all. I'm having a really good time. Um, dealing with you crazy motherfuckers. And over time, we're going to continue to grow this community. And, we're going to, talk about really important things, but we're also going to have fun too. So did I just lose a parking spot like right now? I think there's a car right ahead of me that's about to take the parking spot I want. Fuck me. No, my parking spot's gone. Holy shit. But there's another one over here that I don't like very much, but I'm going to take it anyway. And then, as soon as one of these motherfuckers leave, I'm going to move my car, like I always do. All right, motherfuckers. Um, I got a client that I think I'm like 3 minutes late for, but I'm going to be running right into my house. Because I gotta coach my people, you know. But yeah. Um, you guys will see me very soon. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I might do a TSP today. I'll let you guys know. But until the next time, I'm up out of here. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening.